If you're thinking about changing schools, why wait? At Manhattan University, love those guys. You don't have to start over. With transfer-friendly pathways, your credits count, and you keep moving forward. From day one, you're part of Jasper Nation, preparing for the real world. And with New York City just a train away, opportunity is everywhere. Ready to move forward without missing a step? Visit manhattan.edu/transfer and enroll today. Manhattan University. Don't start over. Move forward. Listen, all you New Yorkers. Taxi.
Okay, man, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
This is an interesting story regarding Nancy Guthrie. You know, there has, I don't want to say I like this. It's a terrible case. She's most probably dead. I mean, you know, this idea of we're gonna keep her, and I hope it's wrong. I mean, it's real. We'll find out more. Obviously, what's going on. But whenever the news media get involved in it, it gets even more interesting. It gets even more interesting, especially when you have folks who are themselves doing regular news shows, and they'll call somebody over who's like an expert, ex-FBI or police, and they don't know anything. They don't know anything. But they'll say the same stuff. They'll just, because it's padding. But you have the most, you're probably the better opinionator of others. Give me regular people. Give me a jury, not experts. I don't need experts in this. This is a fascinating story. For those who are up to speed or want to be up to speed on this one, this is a woman, this is Nancy Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of Today's Show co-host Savannah Guthrie. And the other day they were saying, Savannah Guthrie will not be going to the, what was it, the Olympic or the Super Bowl or something. It's like, who cares about that? And there's another story, too, about whether this Harvey Levin on TMZ, did you see this one? Supposedly, or some people say supposedly, the kidnapper sent a ransom note through email to TMZ Harvey Levin. So he's there having to show you what he's doing. And other people have said, law enforcement, they said, please don't read this. Check with us first. It may be that they went on their own to, of course, scoop the story because they're involved in it. As you know, in the past, Son of Sam, or one of those individuals purporting to be Son of Sam, was dealt with Jimmy Breslin directly. By the way, while we're on the subject, do me a favor, please look at the actual handwriting of the Son of Sam, if you get a chance, and David Berkowitz's handwriting. And they're not even the same. I mean, this is the biggest clue. I'll never understand how people don't notice that, but I digress. But what's happening was, this is a woman this is an ongoing case as of the 3rd. Here's what happens. Law enforcement is treating this as a criminal abduction, not a voluntary missing person case. How nice. I think probably the pacemaker interruption, the blood, which, by the way, they refer to as DNA. Now, I don't know why the news media, if it's blood, say blood. If it's semen, say semen. Don't say, well, we found DNA on the what? There's this, they love to be cliched. So anyway, this Nancy Guthrie was last seen Saturday night, 31st, at her home at the Catalina Foothills, north of Tucson, Arizona. Her absence was reported Sunday when she failed to attend church and could not be reached. Police have turned her residence into a crime scene due to very concerning evidence such as signs of forced entry and the presence of blood. Well, there's an expression called "no," and then it rhymes. It sounds like ship, but it's not. It's like, I hope so. And I love when the news media try to they do law enforcement ease. They use the jargon of the cop. Police have turned her residence into a crime scene due to very concerning evidence. Okay, that's a big deal. It's now a crime scene. Well, what does that mean? Well, if it was an abduction, they would just, I guess, walk around without booties or what have you. Her cell phone, car, and personal items remained inside the house. And because she has limited mobility and requires daily medications, authorities say it is unlikely she left on her own. Now, the evidence and forensic leads. DNA, there we go, and biological evidence found inside the home have been submitted to labs for analysis. At least some of this has been confirmed to belong to Nancy, but results have not yet produced leads on suspects. Investigators are analyzing neighborhood surveillance video, license plate cameras, and cell phone tower data to trace movements in the area around the time of her disappearance. Deputies and homicide detectives are involved in the case, and the FBI is actively assisting with investigative resources. Savannah Guthrie, if you're listening, pray that Kash Patel goes on vacation. You don't want him anywhere near this. Trust me. And if Pam Bondi offers any help, run. They don't, and if Christy Nome shows up with her cowboy hat, forget it. Pray to God that the old-fashioned, seasoned, grizzled investigators, that they run the show. Now, media outlets, if you can imagine, including TMZ, have reported receiving an alleged ransom note demanding payment in millions of dollars in Bitcoin for her return. Those notes are being taken seriously by law enforcement, but their authenticity has yet to be verified. By the way, Harvey Levin, who of course is the, what's the word? He just exploits news. He was standing reading something, and his assistant, the fellow with the dreadlocks, I don't know his name. They said, Harvey, something was being shown, either a Bitcoin, a QR code, something. And they kept saying, no, Harvey, cover this up. As he's standing there reading something, something was being seen. And if somebody zooms in, it's another story. So anyway, he's there reading, trying to show that yet he was there, first things first. Now, authorities have not released any suspect names, descriptions, or confirmed motive. Let me see a motive. Ransom, kidnapping, I wonder what the motive is. The sheriff's office says it does not yet know who was involved or how many people may have taken her. The motive remains unclear. I probably would go along with kidnapping and money. That's me. Call me wacky. That's what I think. Savannah Guthrie has paused her television duties and is in Arizona working with investigators and family, asking for police help and prayers. A reward, listen to this. Did I read it? A reward of $2,500 has been offered for information leading to Nancy's location or the arrest of those possible. $2,500? Wait a minute, that can't be. This is People Magazine. They say this $2,500. These are, Savannah Guthrie alone. I'm just going to double check this. This has to be a mistake. $2,500. It's almost like those movies. What was it? Was it Crooked People, Miserable People, Despicable People, where Bette Midler, remember, was kidnapped, and I think it was Danny DeVito was her husband. He wouldn't pay. He kept wanting to negotiate and lower the amount, and she was furious. In any event, Sheriff Chris Nanos said the investigators believe that Nancy was taken against her will, and that investigators are treating this scene as a crime scene, not a casual disappearance. I know this is cumulative. Officials say the urgency due to her health needs is interesting, but have declined to publicly release details. Okay, bottom line, it's a kidnapping. Now, here are the questions. Let's assume I have enlisted you to be on my team. What are the pieces of evidence that you would want, and that you would, let's say we're in a trailer, we're in the command center, we're in the special command unit. What are the pieces you want to know? Now remember, they've got more information than you will ever realize, and they're not letting it loose or letting it go. I hope not.
Every week, the Payne family cuts straight to the real financial story.
The one question, Bob, everyone's asking is, are we in an artificial intelligence bubble? You've been through boom and bust. What do you think?
No hype, no myths. Just what actually matters to your money.
Does feel very similar to what we experienced in the 90s. Where are we, though? Are we in 1995, 1997, 1999?
Listen to the Pain Points of Wealth on the Red Apple Podcast Network.